take me away from home. Show me all the places I've never known.
So we've just come a little bit north of the campsite and the lake, and we've come to the lovely little village of Chateau Punsac. And how we know of it is that we read a Kindle book by a guy called Simon Webb, I believe. It's called A Tent in France. That's the first book, and then it's followed by More Tents in France. But this is where an English family originally come over and set up their home, and then eventually decided to buy a campsite. They're good books, really easy reading, but it tells you about their tribulations when they're moving over. And they owned a house here. So we're just walking into the town of Waukesha with a lovely chateau, a fortified chateau. But today is boot sale day. There's loads of antiques and old bits and pieces everywhere. So outside every piece of available space is someone trying to sell something. It's pretty cool, isn't it?
Yeah, it's nice. It's really big. I expect it to be like maybe a street, not the whole town.
Yeah, it's the whole town. Everywhere you look. A gloomy sky for a gloomy location. So we just stopped off at Oradour-sur-Glane, which is the martyred village. It's where the Nazis rounded up 642 innocent beings and then committed murder. And the French decided, as a sign of respect, to leave the village exactly as it was. The old tram line in the background. It's a very sombre place to visit. However, I do recommend that people visit it. Lest we forget. So it's Monday, and we have found ourselves in where we found ourselves.
Futuroscope!
Where?
Futuroscope!
Futuroscope, near Poitiers.
Or in English, Futuroscope.
So we'll have a little wander around here. Bloody expensive to get in, €45, about £40. So about to have a go on the boats. Grandad's on bag watch down there. He doesn't fancy riding the boats. Been told it's worth a visit. Claire came here 22 years ago. So we'll see. Go on, Jamie. Come on, Jamie. What are you doing with the dinosaur?
There we go.
Cockle. Here's our Nice picture there. So we're still here at Futuroscope in Poitiers, south central France. €45 per head to get in, and that includes a show tonight at Circus du Soleil, so that should be good. The rides are all, I can only describe as cinema based, as in watching big screens and simulating movement. So there's not any roller coasters or anything like that, but it's pretty good. Me and Leonie just went on these robot arms on what level did we do? Level 3, the top level you can do. Basically an arm that just spins you round and round and round and tries to make you sick, a robotic arm. Yeah, that's pretty good. It's a if you get a nice day, it'd be great to spend a day here walking around. I say it's €45. We've got a few dancers in the background there. Definitely getting that on YouTube. Yeah. There we go. You alright?
Alright. Yeah, bit tired.
Bit tired. Enjoy your rides?
It's been good.
There you go.
Oh dear.
Have you had a good day?
Yes.
Tickety boo.
Tickety boo.
Tickety boo.
Tickety boo.
Tickety boo.
Tickety boo. When camping, an essential piece of equipment to get is one of them. Flat plate grill, really handy. So you can have your gas cooking, your peas and your veg, your beans and bits and pieces, and a nice flat plate grill for your burgers. Bits of meat. In fact, we've got chips on there as well this holiday. So frozen chips, fries, we've got them on the grill as well, and they've come out great. Another top tip. So we've had a few people inquire about the tent that we use while we're here. So this one is the Vale 700. I don't know if they still produce it. We've had it for about 10 years now. We bought this for when me and Claire first went to France. It's quite expensive at the time. It's pretty good. And what's really good about it is the head height. You see, for me, with my arms stretched, I don't touch the roof. I'm 6 footer, so there's plenty of space. There you go. Just a quick look at the campsite again. So this is pitch 46 if you ever want a big pitch, or need a big pitch, or just space. Same price as all the rest. So we've got a tent there, got the picnic tables, My granddad's tent, which is a 4-man tent. All on the same pitch with his car in the background there. You see the size of them, massive.
We're going on a steam train for my birthday.
There you go. What are you doing here, Claire?
I'm along for the ride.
Yeah, come along for the choo-choo
What are you
ride.
doing here?
I'll come along for the lunch. So we're at Benedict Station in Limoges. And we're about to go to Moutier. On that old girl. Not Claire, on the train.
Sur votre gauche dans le sens de la marche du train, la gare de triage de Limoges-Puy-en-Vert, ouverte en 1894. Ce triage a été essentiellement utilisé pour remiser des trains complets.
So we just had a nice lunch in the Moutier. Everyone's still taking pictures. It's a lovely, picturesque village. Well worth a visit if you're in the area. Myself and Claire have been here before. We came here when we went to Lac Vazevière. It's about half-hour by road to Moutier, and from Limoges about an hour on the train. It's a lovely, lovely little place. Well worth a visit. That's playing silly buggers down there. Push him in, shall we? Today. It's wet. Again. So it's been raining on and off all of this week. We've had dry patches, but today it looks like it's set to rain all day, which isn't good because all this needs to be packed and sorted today. Well, that's it, guys. We're making our way up the A20 on our way back home. Overall, the holiday's been okay. It's we've not had the weather. The last week it's just rained every day. Tents wet. You can't do what you normally do when you're camping, sitting outside having a beer, glass of wine, things like that. So that's a bit disappointing. But anyway, we've only got 3 weeks and we're doing it again. This time off to Normandy. We're taking a car there, but we'll still give you a rundown of where we stay, things that we do. But for now we're heading back along the A20 for overnight hitch up somewhere. What we find, we'll catch up with you then. See you in a bit. Good morning. We stopped off at a campsite just west of Dreux. It's a small village. We're making our way through on the way back to Pardoux and Rouen. I wouldn't say it's a great campsite. It's okay, it's good for a one night stop. So it's just west of Dreux. Marcellus, I think it's called. So, the plan for today is to get up, get ourselves showered, hit the road and make a steady way back toward Calais. And home, back to Blighty, just as the weather. Looks like it's going to change and be nice. This is our little plot for today. It's okay for the night. Toilets are clean. The campsite owners speak brilliant English. That's quite handy. But now, time to get clean, get ready, and hit the road. See you in a bit. And that's it. All squared away. In case you ever need a stopover on the way to Dreux. That one. Well, good morning. It's now 11:45 and we are an hour and a half away from Calais. We've just left Rouen, not Rouen as I call it, Rouen, and we're heading north back towards Blighty. Right over there?
Yep.
And we're really looking forward to our next French trip in 3 weeks' time. Oops.
Yeah.
Which will be just south of Normandy. I think we're going to treat ourselves to a few nights in the B&B because we're taking the car over. It's always nice to have a comfortable bed when you're camping, I'm sure you'll agree. But other than that, another road trip. Site Futuroscope, Pardoux, is roughly 30 kilometres north of Limoge. It's a great site, great for stopover if you're making your way down further south to around Narbonne or through Toulouse or somewhere like that. It's not far off of the A20, so very good for a stopover. All you have to do is come off the A20 at Béziers-de-Gartem. 30 kilometres north of Limoges, which means it's roughly 25 kilometres from Oradour-sur-Glane. What else is in here? Saint-Junien is worth a visit. It's a town where originally all the leather from the cows was made into gloves and handbags. And south of there is Rochechouart, which is a nice medieval chateau. Lovely little village, a couple of cafes there, nice restaurant. And that's worth a visit as well, and that's about 40 kilometres from Pardoux. There you go. for anyone new to travelling to France and through Calais, just a word of warning. The border control is a lot tighter than it used to be, so allow plenty of time to get through the checkpoints, the passport control and into your ferry lane, because it's just taken us around about an hour to get through and get parked up. Luckily we had loads of time in hand, so there's no problem this end. However, one of my previous videos I did, we left it to the last minute to get back across, and we got through everything really quick. Must have been an exceptionally quiet period, but now it's very busy. Yeah, and an hour to get through control and border entry. So just remember that if you're coming back through Calais after your holiday, when you're feeling down and depressed and all you want to do is get home, but you could have a hold up. Just make sure you give yourself plenty of time for that. There's not much facilities in Calais port either. There's obviously a toilet facility, which you may see over there, the green building there, and there's a coffee vending machine over there. Apart from that, there's nothing. So that's the end of the adventure for now. I don't think it's pointless filming anything on our way back up to Suffolk. So please join us again in 3 weeks' time. So we're still waiting in Calais. I've sent Claire off to get the extortionately priced smallest coffees in the world from a vending machine at Calais Harbour in the toilet area, so that's really nice. I think she's making her way back now. Oh, yeah, she's over there somewhere. She's talking to Dad. That's not her wearing the blue cap, by the way. Not that desperate. Here she comes. Good girl, coffee's in hand. What have we got there then? Oh, 3. Well, what happened here then, Claire? This is going to be interesting.
That's your dad's cafe creme.
Okay, that's my dad's cafe creme.
It's only filled to there.
Oh, it's only filled to there.
And that's your long coffee.
That's my long coffee, which is filled to there. So what happened there?
That's how they came out.
Oh, did Dad...
And then I ordered some milk.
Yeah.
And I got water.
Right.
And then I ordered a hot chocolate for me, and I got an empty cup. So I had to go to another machine. I got hot chocolate for me.
Yep.
And I got a white coffee for your dad. So you've got
so I've got
a
2
long
coffees.
coffee
Bargain.
and a cafe creme.
So we've still got a couple of 100 miles the other side of the tunnel. Other side of the ferry to do. So that'll keep me awake. Thank you very much.